what's good, you guys? It's your boy Ben Bahari here, representing Bahari Nation Sports Podcast. I just want to personally say, this is Christmas week, you know what I mean? This is the last week for people to get all your shopping done and everything else, man. And I haven't even started mine yet, so I'm going to try to do it later on the week. Get my quick Christmas shopping done real quick and, get it moving. But I just want to personally say happy holidays to everybody around here. Hope y'all are having this, safe holiday. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with your families and stay out of trouble too. But the one person that's been getting herself into a little bit of hot water lately is the lovely Claressa Shields. And obviously we've seen the footage of her getting herself knocked out and sparring by another sparring male partner. And she's been running around here, running her mouth, basically saying that the gloves were tampered, that she basically thought that the guy was using tampered gloves and things like that. Now, off of the heels of the whole situation when it came to Terrence Crawford and Tyson Fury when it came to their glove situation, here's the thing that people need to understand. All these things, these are serious accusations. Unless you have proof at hand to prove those accusations, most times it's going to be hollow. And I really tend to believe that Claressa Shields, in my view, is not telling the truth, because you're in a sparring match. What's the purpose of using tampered gloves to try to go in there and spar? Now, it has happened with Tyson Fury's situation when Nicholas Asbury showed the whole truth, and it is capable of that. So we don't know what really happened there. But that's not what I want to talk about here. What I wanted to talk about here is that Claressa Shields has been running around here, running her mouth for the last year, saying that she can knock out men and spar and feeling herself out way too much. And I agree with a lot of my LDBC brethren when they say that you need to be careful and you need to tread lightly on the words you say. Because, listen, sparring is not meant to knock the other person out. It is meant to help prepare the other person for the fight. And for Claressa Shields to come around here and say that, oh, I could try to knock out this dude in sparring or that dude in sparring, is pure ignorance. Because you gotta understand, a lot of your sparring partners that they work with are not in it for the express purpose of knocking another person out. But when you run your mouth and talk all greasy and stuff like that, things like that will tend to happen. So I really tend to think that Claressa Shields has been going around here running her mouth, and she got dealt with, and she realized that she's a woman. Listen, a woman's strength and a man's strength are two different things. You can't run around here assuming that you can try to knock out a man unless if you catch him by surprise. But in most instances, a man is going to knock out a woman 10 times out of 10. It comes down to human evolution and biology. A man's strength is always going to outlast a woman's strength every single time. You can't assume that you're just going to go run around here thinking that you're bad and all that against a very strong male and not expect any retaliation. Now, I do draw the line when I say that a man's not supposed to beat on a woman, you know what I mean, just because you're an asshole or anything like that. But here's the thing that people have to understand. A woman cannot run around here issuing threats, try to act all greasy, try to act all tough against another male, and not expect somebody to deal with your ass. And that's what I felt that's what happened when it came to Claressa Shields. Now the training partners group or team or whatever, I heard that they're basically trying to file a lawsuit for defamation of character. And this is not good for Claressa Shields. Because to me, here's what I think. What I think here is that Claressa Shields got embarrassed in the sparring, and now she doesn't know how to deal with it. She's never had to deal with somebody, dealing with her in that kind of manner when it came to boxing. Now, what I do understand here is that Claressa Shields is a boxer and she's supposed to have that tough mentality. But there are times where you just got to learn to turn that off when it's necessary. You don't need to walk around here trying to prove that you're big and bad all the time, even outside of the ring. And I think that's what I'm seeing here with this is. So, Claressa Shields needs to check herself. She really needs to check herself before somebody else does to her badly. Now, if you think that the sparring thing was bad, imagine if there was no protection, if it's no, headgear or anything like that. Imagine if it was a real fight. And she's been calling out people like Rolly Romero, who I don't like, and Keith Thurman that I don't like. But the truth is the truth. Keith Thurman and Rolly Romero will knock this woman out within 2 rounds. It wouldn't even last long because all they gotta do, one quick right hand, one quick left hand, pow, it's over with. Literally over with. So Claressa Shields needs to check herself. She really needs to check herself and really need to watch the words that she say, because there are a lot of crazy men in our society that will take the things that she says for heart and they'll do some real bad things to her. So I really don't want that for her. But at the same time, you keep tempting, karma. Karma's gonna deal with you in the worst way possible. And what she dealt with in the sparring footage that I saw was only a preview of what could happen. So she needs to tread lightly. She needs to realize you're a women's fighter. You're the best women's fighter in all of boxing. You don't need to walk around here issuing threats, oh, I'm gonna knock this dude out. You don't need to do that. If you keep doing that, you're gonna get dealt with, and it's not gonna look good for you. So that's my 2 cents of the whole thing. Claressa needs to watch her mouth and check herself, because it's not gonna look good for her if she continues to act like this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. With that, I'm out. Peace.